Hello and welcome back to another day in Phonics where you get to see my lovely face one more time. Anyways, so right here I have the Phonics chart 11 that we're going to review. By the way, once again, if you listen quickly, then maybe we can get done quickly with Phonics today. What do you say? All right. By the way, for today, for later, just to let you know, you are going to need your book, All Kinds of Animals. Let me make sure I got that right. Yes. All kinds of animals. Mrs. Banana sent it home with you with your folders to speak. Okay, so that's what you're going to need for today's lesson. All right. So we're not going to go in order. Whatever I point to is what we're going to say. All right? And phone, P-H. E and leaf, E-A. Ought and cot, A-U-G-H-T. And banana, A. E and key, E-Y. E and brownie, I-E. In chorus, C-H. In city, C. In giant, G. And thread, E-A. In fudge, D-G-E. In faucet, A-U. A in obey, E-Y. In shovel, O. Ought in thought, O-U-G-H-T. And I think ought in saw, A-W. A in steak, E-A. I think that's all of them, but now let's go through them in order together before we continue on with our lesson for today. And shovel, O. And banana, A. In city, C. And faucet, A-U. And saw, A-W. E in leaf, E-A. In thread, E-A. A in steak, E-A. E in brownie, I-E. E in key, E-Y. A in obey, E-Y. In phone, P-H. In chorus, C-H. In thought, O-U-G-H-T. In cot, A-U-G-H-T. In giant, G. In fudge, D-G-E. Okay, good job. So, quick review. What do we capitalize? What things do we capitalize? Practicing or reviewing the rules for capitalization. Something that we do capitalize, something very important that we do capitalize is the first word in a sentence. Let me go ahead and move my phonics chart out of the way. So, first word, actually, let me go ahead and do this. So, capitalization. And then I'm going to grab my pink marker. So, first word in a sentence, right? We capitalize the first word in a sentence. I'm just going to pick first words. I'm going to write the whole thing down. First word in a sentence. What else do we capitalize? Well, we capitalize days of the week, right? We capitalize days of the week. What else do we capitalize? Ooh, I think someone said months of the year. We capitalize months of the year. What else? I think someone said specific places and people, right? Is that what you said? Good job. What else do we capitalize? Let me make sure. Yeah, there are other things that we capitalize. What else do we capitalize? By specific places, I mean like the park or like church. Landmark Baptist Church is a specific church. Lake Eva is a specific. I'll get my words right. It's a specific park. Walmart is a specific store. And then specific people, I mean by that like people's names. So people's names would always be capitalized. I would capitalize Isaiah. I would capitalize Faith. I would capitalize Geronimo. I would capitalize Wesley. I would capitalize Mason, Paisley, Annabelle, Alicia, Brianna, and so forth. Chloe, Summer, and so forth. Okay, so I would capitalize all of your names, and you would capitalize my name too, and Mrs. Badano's name. Okay, so something else. What else? What else do we capitalize? There's something that we always capitalize, and for some reason, recently I see you guys not capitalizing it. there's something that you will always, always, always capitalize, and that is the word I. I am Miss Gungampo. You would always capitalize that I. Doesn't matter where it is in a sentence. If it's the first word in the sentence, in the middle, or at the end, you always capitalize the word I. Okay? Something else we capitalize. Holidays. Interesting fact, my birthday falls on Flag Day. Flag Day would be capitalized. We just had Easter. Easter would be capitalized. Christmas would be capitalized. What else? Independence Day would be capitalized, like 4th of July. Veterans Day, Labor Day. Those are all holidays. They would be capitalized. We also had President's Day, and we were out of school for that. I think we were out of school for that. Let's see, make sure I got everything. Special days. Holidays and special days are basically the same thing. So those are all capitalized, okay? So that was a quick review of capitalization. Now I'm going to read some sentences or group of words, and you're going to stand if they are correct and remain seated if they are not correct, okay? So, are you ready? Okay, I think you're ready. So the first one is, there are 2 entry words at the top of a dictionary page. There are 2 entry words at the top of a dictionary page. You should be seated. That is incorrect. The words at the top of a dictionary page, one on the left side, one on the right side, those are not entry words. What are they? They are guide words, okay? There are 2 guide words at the top of a dictionary page. The entry word in a dictionary is the word you are looking up. The entry word in the dictionary is the word you are looking up. You should be standing. That is correct. If you're looking up the word, let's see, if you're looking up the word week, for example, the word you're looking up is an entry word or an entry, okay? So that is correct. The next sentence, the pronunciation tells how to say the entry word. The pronunciation tells how to say the entry word. That's correct. It'll tell you how to pronounce it, how to say the word. You should be standing. The sample sentences are in ABC order. The sample sentences are in ABC order. That's incorrect. The entry words are in ABC order. Remember I said if I'm going to go look for the word capitalization, for example, I wouldn't look for it at the end of the book. I went to pick up the dictionary and look at the end of the book because that's, what's the last letter of the alphabet? Z, right? If this starts with C, then I can't find that at the end of the dictionary because the words are all listed in ABC order. So the entry words are the ones that are listed in ABC order, not the sample sentences. The entry words are listed in ABC order. Okay, so now I want you to go ahead and pull out your phonics worksheet for today. And I need to find my phonics worksheet page. Here it is. Phonics worksheet for today, page number 323. 323. There's a little mouse right there. Okay? That's your phonics worksheet for today. And I told you to also get your book. I didn't get mine, so let me grab it. All Kinds of Animals. That's the book you guys need to have. Mine looks different because it's my teacher version. Okay? All Kinds of Animals is the book you need to have for this section. First thing we're going to do is, it says number the names. Actually, the first thing you're going to do is put your name on your paper. Put your name on your paper, write in cursive, please. All right, number 1, number the names of some of the animals in Denali National Park in ABC order. Before we do that, let me go to the top. Remember, we were talking about a glossary on Friday. The top says a glossary is usually found in the back section of a book and gives extra information about words in the book. The entries are in ABC order, just like the dictionary. So the dictionary tells you the meaning of a word, how it's pronounced, how it's spelled, and this gives like quite a few different definitions. Now, a glossary is kind of like a dictionary, but not quite, because like it just said here, it gives you extra information about the words in the book. Okay, so it's almost like an actually like kind of like a paragraph that comes with the word. Okay, it's not just, you don't get like the whole pronunciation, definition kind of thing like you do in a dictionary. It just talks a little bit more about the word in the book. That's the difference between a glossary in a dictionary. A dictionary is an actual book by itself. A glossary is something you find at the end of a book. So it's going to be at the end of your book that you hopefully have with you right now, all kinds of animals. Back to number 1, let me go ahead and put the first half of section number 1. That would be large animals in Denali. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. But that's what you're going to be, what I'm going to put on the board, okay? Okay, so I'm going to grab my pink marker right here and underline the first word in these animals, words. All right, by the way, when I first saw this word, doll, sheep, I thought that rhymes with ball. That was the first thing I thought when I saw it. It rhymes with ball. Now, I have the first letter in each of these words underlined. Let's go ahead and sing the alphabet together, but the way Miss Ngampo taught you. A, B, C, ding, ding, ding. C is the first letter we came to in singing the alphabet. So 1 goes next to C, caribou. If it makes you feel any better, go ahead and do it out of sight, out of mind. A, B, C, D, ding, ding, ding. Here's D. Makes you feel any better, go ahead and do out of sight, out of mind. So I have C, D, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, ding, ding, ding. Here's G. If it makes you feel any better, do out of sight, out of mind. I have 3. And then I'm left with M and W. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Jesus died for you and me. H, I, J, K, L, M, ding, ding, ding. 4, out of mind leaves me with wolf. If I were to sing all the way to the end of the alphabet, I would find that W comes much later than M. So, this is what you should have on your paper. These are the correct answers for section number 1, first half. Section number 2 says use the glossary in the back of your all kinds of animals reading book to answer the questions. That's why you need this book. If you have not picked it up, if you have not yet picked it up, please go ahead and pick it up so you can use it, okay? So, the first question says, what part of a chipmunk never stops growing? Before I do that, let me see if I can show you what your glossary looks like so that you're not struggling to find it later. Okay. Hold on. I'll find it in a minute. So your glossary begins on page 197. Once again, I have the teacher version, so it's a little bit different than yours. We are going to, the first word is cardinal, all right? But we're looking for the word chipmunk, because it says, what part of a chipmunk never stops growing? Well, we have to go to the glossary to find out. So, using your guide words, you have, I can't read backwards, cardinal and cat. All right, so using your guide words, cardinal and cat, well, let's see if we can find chipmunk. We're looking for it in ABC order. So, actually, if you turn the page right after that, because we're looking for the word that starts with C, right? If you turn the page, the guide words are chipmunk and cottontail. So there is chipmunk, what we're looking for. It says the chipmunk is a rodent that lives in a burrow or tunnel in the woodlands. Full-grown chipmunks weigh less than half of a pound and are around the size of a teacup. Wow, that's really small. Chipmunks eat insects, berries, and grains, but mostly nuts and seeds. Since the chipmunk is a rodent, his teeth never stop growing. Okay, so the question says, what part of a chipmunk never stops growing? Well, if you're paying attention or reading along, you would notice I just said his teeth never stop growing. So you're going to just go ahead and put teeth there in the blank. Now, the next question says, what color is the red-billed oxpecker's feathers? All right, so let's see. Red-billed oxpecker starts with what letter? It starts with R. So let's see if we can find R first in our glossary, sorry. I found R, because here's ostrich. This is page 201, by the way. Ostrich and raccoon. Okay, so I found R. Now, looking at the next letter, R-E. This is R-A, so I need to turn the page and continue. I'm looking for R-E. Turn the page. You know, this might be they might have gotten it wrong in the book. So let me see if I can find it. Okay, found it. So just turn the page to the next one. Okay, so the next guide words are raccoon, R-A, and then R-O. You're looking for R-E, right? Well, the last word on this page is R-O, robin, and E comes before O, right? So red-billed oxpecker is on that page. The red-billed oxpecker lives in the trees and on the open grasslands of the African savannas. I did not know that. This small gray bird is recognized for his bright red bill and yellow ring around the eyes. Red-billed oxpeckers eat mainly insects who have fed from the hides of other animals. Because the oxpecker eats insects that live on other animals, the oxpecker cannot survive where there are no animals. Okay, what does the question say? What color is the red-billed oxpecker's feathers? All right, let's see. Lives in the savannah. The second sentence says the small gray bird. So the feathers are gray. You put gray right there. So you can continue working through those questions like that. Like the next question says, how long is a cardinal? So you're going to find cardinal in the glossary and answer that question. And then the next question is, what is the zebra's favorite food? You're going to go ahead and look up zebra in the glossary and answer that question as well. So looking at the bottom, dictation. You're going to write down the following compound words, but what I want you to do is to break them apart like you did on your phonics test. I can't remember if it was this one or the one before. So I say the word, say for example, I say the word playground. You're going to write, let me go ahead and put that on the board. I say the word playground and the two blanks provided, because it's two set of blanks, right? So you have this, and then I don't have enough space to do this, but you have this, and then this, if you can see all those four. So if I say playground, you're going to write, what two words make the word playground? We have play, ground. So you're going to write cursive, play, ground, all right? And if I said ball game, you would write ball and game. I know you can't see this, but I started writing it. You can see part of it. If I turn it, you can see it. Ball game. Okay? So your first, those were not the words for you to write. That was just examples. The words for you to write are notebook, notebook, notebook. All right? And the second compound word is barnyard. Barnyard. All right, so that's it for today's phonics lesson. There's not two videos, there's only one. So I hope you guys like that. There's one math video and one phonics video today. Anyways, because you guys listened quickly, I didn't have to break it down to where I had to do two videos. So thank you for listening quickly and for paying attention and being alert while I was teaching. I have enjoyed being your student teacher for these past couple of months. I hope to see you again sometime soon. Goodbye.